Hey folks, and welcome back to the least knowledgeable sim racing channel. If you're anything like me, you were caught completely unawares last night when Fanatec announced their CSL DD, essentially the world's cheapest direct drive wheelbase ever, retailing for 350 United States dollars. Now, this came out at an ungodly time of night here in Australia, so the Europeans have already done their news cycle and covered it, but this is essentially my hot take on the situation, as we're going to run through the feature list together, see what this thing might actually be, who it might be for, and most importantly, whether it might be for you. Over the coming days and weeks, I'm going to try and prod my Fanatec contacts to try and get a bit more information about what they're actually intending to do with this wheelbase. For the time being, let's just look at the promotional material in the feature list and see what might be coming. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. So we've got the Fanatec CSL DD 349.95 USD/EUR. Congratulations guys that aren't Australian, it's going to be a lot more here. Hash the new standard DD, let's see if that trends on Twitter for them. So Fanatec direct drive technology comes to the CSL series, obviously talking about the affordability, and it's kind of like a miniature DD1 like what I have in the back. It's kind of cute in a strange way. I like the fans, it looks very industrial. CSL DD, a giant leap forward. From subtle sidewall flex to powerful self-aligning torque, you'll feel everything with a heightened sense of realism, especially crisp and dynamic force feedback sensations awaits. We've got the marketing blurbs here. Direct drive superiority, with the steering wheel directly mounted to the motor shaft. There's no belt or gear drive to dilute the force feedback effects. Clear choice of all professional drivers and enthusiast sim racers is now available to a broader audience. Very cool. And we've got a little dissection diagram here kind of showing you the internals of the unit. It looks very interesting. Looks like they're still obviously running the Outrunner style motor. PCB there. Shaft locks in there. And yeah, for someone like myself that has very little knowledge of motor construction, I'm just going to defer to them and their expertise. But I have to say, I'm really impressed that they've managed to get it down in such a small package. I'm curious what the figures are going to be in terms of how many newtons it can put out. And basically, being at 350 USD/EUR, it's almost like they're looking to render their CSL lineup of belt-driven wheelbases obsolete, so that's really strange to me. I don't know where this is going to fit in the Fanatec ecosystem, unless they want to go completely direct drive across the board. So, all new motor design. The 100% custom motor was developed in Germany specifically for sim racing. It delivers sensational performance thanks to patented flux barrier technology, communicating the nuances of force feedback detail to your hands with remarkable clarity. A bit more marketing, but I'm curious what this technology is actually meant to be. I'm guessing it's some kind of an efficiency tweak to make a motor of this size actually put out the kind of forces that you may want. There you go. The efficiency of the CSL DD motor technology means dynamic force feedback performance is contained in a small footprint. This is also the first industrial motor to feature a carbon fiber composite motor shaft. I'm curious whether that's part of the DD1 and DD2 design, which increases responsiveness and acceleration significantly due to low rotational masses. Very cool. Up to 8 Newton meters of torque. Alright, so we're competing more closely with the actual belt-driven wheelbases here. The amount of power coming out is not going to be knocking on the door of the DD1 or the DD2 or the Simucubes anytime soon. Standard peak torque is 5 Newton meters with the boost kit 180, optional unlocking the full 8. Interesting. This high level of torque can be sustained without the need for active cooling with the extruded and CNC machined aluminium casing, note not aluminum, acting as a structural chassis as well as the heatsink. Upgradable quick release, that's good. I'm guessing they're probably still limited by... Oh no, I was thinking they might be limited by the old plastic quick release system, but no, it's all aluminium. And it's exchangeable for the all-new QR2 system, coming with that insane BMW, I believe, M4 GT3 wheel that they have coming. So, automotive-grade quick-release system. The all-aluminium construction and anodized surface ensures strength and durability, providing a robust connection to Fanatec steering wheels. Cool. Ready for the future. It's absolutely fine. Quick release can be upgraded to the next generation system. Existing Fanatec wheels with an exchangeable quick release can also be upgraded to QR2. Cool. So they're essentially saying that it's all modular and it's compatible with everything. That is one of Fanatec's things. I think backwards compatibility is one of their big considerations. Temporary mounting possible with optional table clamp not included. I would not suggest this for a direct drive wheel, but hey, your mileage may vary. Full Fanatec ecosystem compatibility. What was I telling you guys? So pretty much everything you can think of. The entire thing, once again, always a big consideration for Fanatec. Direct drive, yes, we already know this. McLaren GT3 wheel V2, I love it, one of my favorites from their ecosystem. Running through the feature list, direct drive system delivers instant detailed force feedback, linear consistent performance, 5 newtons of peak torque with standard power supply, not a fantastic amount compared to belt-driven wheelbases. Patented exclusive flux barrier tech, full Fanatec SDK support ensures game compatibility out of the box for all major racing games. Standard tuning menu allows beginners to get started quickly without having to worry about settings. Cool, so this is one of the big things about the Fanatec ecosystem. Very integratable with many sims. It's pretty much just plug and play and kind of tweak a few settings and you're ready to go. It's one of the advantages we've been waiting to slowly trickle out to the direct drive ecosystem as well, which have traditionally been very finicky, very much like trying to run Linux versus Windows. So advanced tuning menu allows enthusiasts to fine-tune the force feedback characteristics to suit their driving preferences. High resolution contactless hall position sensor, same as the Podium series, very cool. Steering axis made from carbon fiber enhanced composite. Fanless, wheelbase housing is made from aluminium, passive heatsink, core structural component with composite end caps. Pretty cool, but I mean, if it's only putting out 5 to 8 peak newton meters of torque, then fanless is kind of expected at this point. Wireless quick release technology. Slip ring system life tested 24/7 for thousands of hours, means no mechanical rotation limiter, provides cable-free delivery of power and guided steering wheels. It's one of the things that sold me on Fanatec in the early days, literally just quick release off, put the new wheel on, no worrying with any crazy phone cords or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or anything like that. No batteries, just right in and you're ready to go. Automotive grade quick release exchangeable. Well, that will be the QR2 anyway. T-nut rail system on sides and bottom for easily adjustable hard mounting, and then a bunch of optional features. Of course, the optional boost kit, which in my opinion won't be optional at all. I mean, if you want a direct drive wheelbase, you will want it to be putting out at least 8 newtons of peak torque, which I think with a smaller wheel like the Formula V2 will be plenty, because you're more after detail with those rather than arm-breaking strengths. But it may not quite approximate the sensation of real driving, especially if you like driving older cars with no power steering enhancement. And of course, temporary mounting possible with optional table clamp that I would not suggest at all. And optional warranty extension, which hopefully won't be necessary. And we've just got the quick feature readout here. Pretty much what we already know. And let's see if we can watch the full video without getting demonetized. So let's see what they've got going on for us. Don't sue me, Fanatec. I love you guys. The purest force feedback, except for the DD1, which is purer. I like it, very cinematic. I'm curious how this is going to compare to the belt-driven wheelbases, because it seems to be in a similar price range and a similar force bracket. So 5 newtons with the standard, 8 with the optional boost kit. Okay, I'm going to guess that that's an additional cost on top. No gears, no belts, fanless, integrated electronics, plug and play. Cool. It's one of the things that we do love about DD. Hey, the Formula V2. There you go. Alright, not giving away too much, just kind of giving you the same brief that we've had so far. So, I'm curious to know, what do you guys make of this? I mean, I would imagine that this is opening up direct drive to a whole new plethora of people, a whole different budget. Some of you younger guys in university, high school, like your parents going to be able to get you this, so you're going to be able to afford it in between all the ramen payments. Let me know down below, I'm very, very curious. I'm also going to prod my Fanatec contacts and see if there's any more to be found out about this for future features, but this is really, really promising so far, and hopefully I get to do a feature on this channel at some time down the track, and I can tell you guys how it compares to the DD1, and we can line them up alongside each other and kind of see where they might be cutting costs. So on the whole, super impressive. I think this is about half the price of the cheapest direct drive wheel I've seen. Maybe not on the lowest sale of, like, let's say the AccuForces, but given the level of quality they'll be offering, this is really, really interesting and probably one to watch. So make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with future news about the Fanatec ecosystem, because I am, of course, an affiliate. So I'll see you guys in the next one.